All right, well, this bantamweight division ubiquitously regarded as the deepest in the top 15 right now in the UFC, and this man's the #1 contender. He has beaten so many talented fighters to get this title fight. Now we see what the hell he can do with it.
Yeah, he's beaten them all, except the champion.
Right.
It's such a weird thing that you can go through so many tough guys, but ultimately the toughest one is the one you get last. So you go through this murderer's row of people to earn an opportunity, and now you get to fight the best. The champion is good, man, but this guy believes he has the skill set to take that title from him.
Yeah, he's been forged by the experience. He derives so much confidence from the training room, and it all comes down to these 25 minutes or fewer for the #1 bantamweight contender. Henry Cejudo. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here's the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling. It has been an impressive winning streak that dates all the way back to 2018. Certainly you can talk about the wrestling chops, but the overwhelming physicality of Aljo at 35 proven really problematic for the rest of this division.
You know what's crazy, John, is that his opponents now are saying stuff like he's a weight bully because he's so big at 135, but he makes the weight. If you can make the weight, you can fight there. And he uses all that physical ability to his advantage. He's so long, he's so strong, and honestly, Aljamain Sterling is very durable.
Yeah.
He can take some damage. His mind is what allowed for him to become the champion, because that Petr Yan fight, to go back in there after that result and do what he did, hats off to Aljo. He's a beast.
And this stylistically is a fascinating matchup, but usually when Aljamain Sterling gets you back, round's over. We'll see if the human backpack will be on full display here tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! Our round for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Henry Triple C Cejudo. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Aljamain Punkmaster Sterling.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, round one underway. There is Henry Cejudo. The messenger has drawn a lot of confidence from recent UFC fights against Demetrius Johnson. Joseph Benavidez has taken down most of his UFC opponents, including Johnson. We'll see if Cejudo chooses to shoot here early. Big roundhouse now, just misses.
He's trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Takedown defense holds up.
And now some separation.
And they're exchanging leather early. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to the elbow now, that'll work. Rubber guard form now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down from around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work, trying to advance position to your ground and pound. Right. If you play in there, you can find yourself in a lot of danger if you're not careful.
All right, feet on the hips here. have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round.
Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Sterling getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
This is where he wants to be.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Sterling. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Sterling's in half guard.
Beautiful transition.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Cejudo's back in full mount. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, round two is upon us. The human backpack, Aljamain Sterling versus Henry Cejudo. Well-timed overhand there by Cejudo. Low kick lands flush. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he lands. Great job. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. The Olympic gold medalist Cejudo gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Look at the redness on his body, man.
Well, you know about the rest.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Sterling's in half guard. Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
That was nice.
Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
And now he's got the back. Cejudo's back in full mount.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
20 seconds left. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Round 3 next.
Great round. Listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right. Perfect round. I need you to go out there and do more of that. Now.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
Good punch.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. I think he's got it in his feet.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
In the half guard.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. Oh, he got to his spot.
Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back, and that helps him to evade those strikes.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Cejudo's right back to the full mount. Oh, nice combination of strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Not unlike Muhammad Ali over Sonny Liston back in the day. Cejudo's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end. Yeah, Page and Alexio let it. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Changing the position. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cejudo. Oh, another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
All right, buddy. Sit down, relax, breathe, okay? You gotta suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there and I want you to get this takedown.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was indeed the wow. What a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything in 10 minutes. Oh, nice elbow.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Nice counter left there.
Oh, nice level change. Nice pass.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Now he's going full mount.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker.
There's a lot of good movement.
Sterling's in half guard. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Cejudo's right back to the full mount here. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the field.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground. These guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Well, he's had...
Guillotine jump.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Sterling. All right, side control now. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Cejudo's in half guard now. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
We're down on the scorecard. You're losing on the...
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
Ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
He's going guillotine. He's up. What's some vicious defense on display?
Side control now.
There it is. Now he's going to mouth.
Nice positional control here. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safe.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. Sterling's going for the leg. Might be a submission opportunity here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, great submission defense.
Work, come on.
Cejudo's in half guard. Working out of the half guard here. Lands the grounded pound strike here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. "90 seconds now to go in this one. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker.
Great shot from the top position. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Cejudo. Still trying to get the submission here.
He is fighting for the sub.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Ooh, arm triangle's in top.
It's getting in very tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Final 10 seconds of the fight.
Stop.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Henry Triple C Cejudo!
All right, so how about it? We have a new UFC bantamweight champion, a new king of the 135ers, the championship fight tonight.